Shalom to the elect, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, Bishop Kokodash, and giving double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone, who well, peace and salutations to the 144,000 elect prophets and the rest of the remnant of the Israelites, men, women, and children who will listen to the words of the Lord via the mouth of the Lord, which the mouth of the Lord is the prophets, and will be delivered. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners as well, like it to a speck of bird that look like the heathen nations where they've been scattered to, but lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. So I'm the brother Mappa from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia. It's coming with a wee lesson. I was supposed to do this a while ago, but the spirit just hit to just do it. Joe Pyfer unloads on the U.S. fans for reaction to Sean Brady loss. We're the only country that shites on our own. Basically, most people in this country are against one another. And specifically in Philadelphia, Philadelphia is a state, or really a city, that they don't want to see you rise. Sean Brady is a MMA fighter, if you don't know. He come out of Philadelphia. He fought either guys of Ishmael or Israelite foreigner. The guy Bal Muhammad. About last year, around the same time, the 22nd, 2022, he lost. That was his first loss, and this new guy, which I believe he trains out of the same gym that Sean Brady comes out of, which is Daniel Gracie, Philly, if I'm not mistaken. They got this Ephraimite trainer and the other guys, they just formerly Evolution Fight Team or whatever, or Philly Evolution, whatever it was called. But they got with Daniel Gracie, so-called Daniel Gracie, so Joe Pyfer doesn't approve how MMA fans in the U.S., which is MMA stands for just mixed martial arts, treats their fellow countrymen. Body bags is ready, and I don't know anything about him. I've seen him in I guess in the recent times, but I haven't seen one of his fights at all. But he said Body Bags is another name on the list of UFC, which is tonight, I believe that is. No, that's actually it already passed. Sorry. I believe he won. If I'm not mistaken. However, when asked about his reaction to his teammate Sean Brady's first career loss against Bal Muhammad, Pyfer let critics have it. Bro, he never fought out of the effing country. I've never been out of the country. We went 14 and a half hours. Pyfer said the UFC 80 Vegas media day. Khabib, who's an all-time great, is in the corner. Right, that'd be in the corner of Bal Muhammad. He linked up with Khabib team. Khabib fights out of AKA in America, and he got obviously his posse out in the East. But it says this kid does not express his emotion. He keeps to himself, and he took a chance against the best in the world. He's fighting the best in the world. The dude lost once, and everybody disrespects him, and that's how it is. Especially with the fight game. You pretty much people. I could say about UFC Dana White is not on your side. If you a current UFC fighter, Dana White is not on your side. He's on the side of making money and making the biggest amount of money and using you fighters. So, hey, don't think that you got a friend just because Dana White gets you in the UFC. You fighting under that UFC banner. All right, because most likely Dana White is probably an Edomite. Most likely. I'm not sure if he is or not, but he might be most likely an Edomite. But yeah, everybody distracting, but you can't trust in just because when you prospering, that these people care about you and stuff. So I'm like I said, I'm gonna make this a very brief lesson. I believe it's in the book of Sirach somewhere, maybe the 13th chapter. I don't know. I gotta see if I can recall where it's at. And I'm gonna bring out a precept real quick. This is real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 14:14. Defraud thyself of a good day, and let not the part of a good desire overpass thee. So you have it with the fighter, being Sean Brady. He took on a fight. The MMA careers, they shouldn't be long. You're a UFC fighter. Hey, try to get, if you're doing that, they try to get as much money like Conor McGregor quick as possible and get out. Bull crap around. But make your money and get out of there because, you're playing with your health, fighting with arm locks and chokes and kicks and elbows and punches. And so he basically he sees in the moment, the dude Sean Brady. He ain't defrauding himself of a good day. He ain't letting that desire to fight the best of the world, basically. Let not the part of a good desire overpass thee. So he just using pretty much that. Alright. It says, I'm going to skip down. Or I would just read. It says, shall not thou not leave thy travails unto another, and thy labors to be divided by lot? Give and take and sanctify, meaning to make holy thy soul, for there is no sinking of dainties in the grave. Okay? So, while you're here, it's not on a YOLO tip to do it. You only live once and do what you got to do. But no, is there something that you have to do? Hey, and the Spirit have you to do it. Obviously, if it's righteous, and hopefully it's expedient. You can do it. Within the liberty of the law, statutes, commandments, if it's right. But otherwise, I wouldn't advise you to go off. Now I'm gonna go to the other scripture, because when you basically prospering, you can't know who your actual friends are in that time, right? It's either 12 or 11. It says here, verse 8, Ecclesiasticus 12:8. It says a friend cannot be known in prosperity. So when you having success, you're gonna have many people be on your team, want to give you validation. You're doing so great. You're the best fighter in the world. Keep doing what you're doing, etc. You can't know who your actual, really your friends are, which your special companions, like your true brothers are. Okay. Because you prospering. And people like a winner. Okay, people like when you're prospering, you're winning. Especially if you're in the UFC, you in the top events, you on pay-per-view cards, or you might have, you moved up, you on the prelims, then you moved up from the prelims, now you on the main card. Just getting into UFC is big for many fighters. You know, they might not see past the regional circuit. All right. Then they get in the UFC, they literally are thrown to the wolves. You know, I see many fighters thrown to the wolves. They get in UFC, and then that's it. You know, that's the highest level of mixed martial arts. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. Right? You can't hide an enemy when you going through troubles and you in straits. Okay, you'll know who your enemies are. They gonna let you know. Just look at look at Job when he was catching hell. How his friends came and was speaking against him and stuff. All right. In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved. Right? Enemies, they mad. You know, seeing you. You know, because remember, he's still doing good. He's in the UFC. He's young. You know, the guy Sean Brady. You know, he trains all the time. But in his adversity, even a friend will depart. Alright, and he catch hell. Alright. And there you gotta be careful. This is a good precept. Sirach chapter 37 and 4. There is a companion which rejoiceth in the prosperity of a friend, but in the time of trouble will be against him. Right. It says there is a companion who helpeth his friend for the belly, and taketh up buckler against the enemy. Forget not thy friend in thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches. You know, you supposed to, hey, help bless your friends. Okay? It's a good precept right here. 37:1. Every friend saith, I am a friend, I am his friend also. But there is a friend which is only a friend in name. And hey, a lot of you guys got friends that are just, oh yeah, that's my friend. But he ain't really truly your friend. He ain't really your brother. Okay? This is what the game sucks, as he say, Mama Thun for. He continues, everyone will love you when you're the man, and then everybody shites on you the second you slip up. And I already gave the according precepts, appropriate precepts. Where's the love from the true fans? Most people ain't true. I mean, Sean Brady, I've been watching the kid fight since he was that dude was doing Muay Thai or something. I think he was doing Muay Thai. So I remember he was small. Like he was small and he got big, you know, and then he got in the UFC and all of that. He was in Cage Fury. I watched him literally grow up in this game. All right, so you know, I'm one of them, if you say like a day one so-called watcher of the guy. That's me. I got video of me, the guy Sean Brady he's talking about, me rooting for the dude, you know, which I know, of course, of his shortcomings. You know, I know where his shortcomings is, and I seen it in that fight, you know, but he pushed, and that good for him, you know, but, you know, just bringing out this truth when it comes to, you know, with this prosperity and people who you know on your team, because in these times you're going to find out, if you don't know this wisdom, you got an enemy as actually as a friend, you going that might be death for you. It says we're the only country that shites on its own. I can't stand it. I can't stand that shite. It drives me nuts. I'm a U.S. I'm American. I rep the flag. I'm gonna walk with that shite Saturday where the support of you fellow Americans. Well, you got prophecies that, you know, Hey, the scriptures talk about how this place is Satan be divided amongst itself. How can they stand? Oh, Esau. Esau and his kingdom is divided. So you got Egyptian against Egyptian, American against American. So, if you just do understood prophecy, he would know the answer to his question. Where is the support? These Jakes looking out for themselves. And Philly sports is like that. So, like it's a lot of bandwagon hoppers and all of that. They ain't really truly with you, man, for real, to be honest. If you lose, hey, it's like in Philly. If you lose, don't tell nobody. Yo, Philly got that type of time, where it's like, if you lose, you can't let nobody lose because they gonna be right in your face, you know. Brady hasn't fought since Muhammad bout, but he currently lined up against Kevin Gastelum at welterweight on December the 2nd. All right, so the dude Pyfer is 27. He is a teammate. So respectfully to Baal, Pyfer said Baal was a better man. He earned it. Nobody should discredit him, but don't disrespect your own guy and start talking shite on him. Oh, you lost me money. That's Philly right there. I lost you money. They betting on you like Esau. Your own people betting on you. You know? Yeah, you better beat him. Better KO him in the first round. It said, don't effing bet your money then. You took a chance and he went out on his shield. He didn't tap. He got punched in the effing face 25 times. And wait till you see the new Brady. Now he tasted defeat. The kid beating up people you never thought he would beat. Right, so I don't know. Must be he be doing something in the gym that's going down. A lot of people running through that gym and stuff like that. I know Randy Brown be coming through that place. Even though they part of the Henzo Gracie lineage anyway. But, we'll see. But, you know, that's a stacked division. We talking about MMA here, so, 170. This is Micah chapter 7 and 2. The good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men. They all lie in wait for blood. They hunt every man his brother with a net. Crap. Alright. Micah 7 and 5. Trust ye not in a friend. Put not confidence in a God. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. They said, trust ye not in a friend, man. Heavy. You gotta if you get a friend, you gotta prove him first. Alright. So yeah, that's just it. I just want to speak briefly on it. There's other scriptures I could bring out. I quoted about Satan being divided with Satan. I was gonna maybe, talk about Isaiah 13, about people turning to their own people, and going back to their own country on these times. But that's it. Shalom to the elect, all praise Yahweh, Shema Shabbat, Shem Kokodash.